Good morning, everyone. We're doing something a little different today, and this is for all you TNA fans out there. We, for the first time ever, bring to you our review of TNA Impact.
This is our first ever watching.
April 24th, 2008. It's the first time ever we watched the entire show. Ever.
And so
needless to say, we've got some things to say about it. So here we go.
So go ahead.
First thing that happened was Booker T comes out to the ring, and apparently him and Sting got into some scuffle last week. I don't know. I didn't watch that crap.
Which, from what I understand, they brought Booker T in only to very quickly abandon him. From what I understand. So I guess this is probably a good thing because they're bringing him back in the forefront. Anyway, which would make me mad if I was Booker T jumping ship only to get dropped, kind of like Bret Hart did.
Yeah. So Sting comes out. Booker T apologizes. Said, "My bad, man. I don't remember. I gotta get something off my chest."
Choose more ring.
I didn't say that.
But I said that like 20 times.
Then Sting accepts the apology, and then these two guys named Robert Roode and I think it's James Storm, or is it Lance Storm? Something Storm.
Something Storm.
They come out and they confront them, and then Jim Cornette comes out.
Oh.
And here we go, Jim Cornette. Oh my God, I've never liked this guy ever. And he just starts yelling again, which, for starters, the commentators are yelling the whole time. That one dude in the pink shirt, my God,
who is
he? Somebody tell us who he is, because he's terrible.
Where does he come from?
Then Jim Cornette comes out, and that's this whole fancy schmancy tag team thing for Sacrifice. Which at first was complicating as hell.
Wait a minute.
We were just like, what?
8-man tag team, and then
we're gonna have 4 set tag teams, and we're gonna get 8 singles wrestlers and combine them as tag teams. Then we're gonna get 16 knockouts. I can't remember because I don't know who I work for anymore. It's just complicated.
And they're going to fight each other, and then the other team is going to fight each other, and they're going to keep on fighting each other until we have a tag team champion. And they might be enemies, they might be friends.
We don't know. That's the beauty of it. Somebody's going to have to make a sacrifice.
Oh.
He says that like 20 times.
Today's secret word is sacrifice.
Oh. And then there's some interview segment with AJ Styles in the back, and AJ sounds like an idiot.
Hi, man.
Man, you don't know, man. Just, I can't even do anything. Then Karen Angle comes out and does something. I don't really know. Then the first match was Relic and Black Rain. Dustin Rhodes!
Dustin Rhodes.
He's an idiot. Versus Team 3D. Who I like. I've always liked Team 3D, and from what I've heard, there was a rumor once upon a time that they wanted to come back to the WWE. I don't know how true that still is. But Team 3D gets the win. Not much to say about that. And then they have this interview segment with Eric Young and Kaz in the back. And my God, that Eric Young guy, he's always bothered me. I've never been fond of him. He sounds just like Vince McMahon for starters. And there's, not much to talk about there. Then we had the Motor City Machine Guns.
That was the Super Eric deal, right?
Then the Motor City Machine Guns versus Rhino and Christian. I've always been a fan of. I like Christian. He's a good fella. I hated to see him go, but what you gonna do? And needless to say, Christian and Rhino got the win. Expected there.
My problem with the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
Watching the dark-haired Machine Gun fight Christian. My first thought was, choreographed didn't, he said choreographed, and that's true, but it didn't pop into my mind. It just didn't seem natural that, the moves that Christian would make, the little machine gun fella.
They don't sell any of their injuries.
Right, he would pop right back up. When he jumped out of the ring onto Christian and Rhino, he jumped back up immediately.
Yeah, if you see somebody do that in the WWE, like Jeff Hardy does it a lot, CM Punk does it from time to time. They'll land on the people outside the ring, and then they're down on the ground with them.
As if it hurts.
Which it should. You would think that it would. This guy pops right back up after everything. What is he, Superman?
Yeah, but it just seemed like it was just, okay, let's do a move, and then let's do another move, and let's do another move. It just didn't seem like they were actually fighting, which is what
it just
they're
seems
pretending
like a
to be fighting.
choreographed dance
Right.
thing. So
That was my thought.
I agree with him completely, because it was just, I don't know, it just came across as very scripted, very choreographed. It didn't feel natural. Which isn't to say that everything in the WWE feels natural, because Lord knows most of it doesn't. But this to me was just very...
It was over the top.
Yeah.
Over the top. Yeah.
So then what was next? That women's match thing? Oh yeah, the ladies, the knockouts match. And then, oh my god. Who is this ODB? This country redneck looking girl.
Oh yeah, she talks about like
She talks about like this. Hi. Oh, we got her little flask with her. That's not a good thing to promote to children. And then Jim Cornette comes out again. Says, we're gonna have a diva match at Sacrifice. Well, all you divas are gonna be in a battle royal. And then when we get down to the last two, you're gonna have a ladder match. And on top of that ring, there's gonna be a contract. If the winner gets to fight Awesome Kong.
Wait, this is revolutionary. A contract hanging over the ring?
I know, I've never heard of such a thing.
Whoa.
Oh my god. And then the loser has to get her head shaved.
Wait a minute, someone loses a match and has to get a head
shaved
in the middle of the ring?
Oh my god, what?
Where they come up with these ideas?
Unheard of.
We're being facetious, by the way.
Yeah, we're sorry to all you TNA fans out there. You've been asking us to do this, so we're gonna do it. So then, what was next? Oh yeah, Rude and Storm versus Booker T and Sting. Sting gets the win with the Scorpion Deathlock. Not much else to add.
I think I was doing laundry during that.
I think you were doing laundry. There you go. And then the next thing we wanted to talk about, I wrote it down like this so that we wouldn't forget it. Angle admits he's gay. Now the reason I wrote that down because I did a segment in the back where Angle comes across AJ Styles and Karen Angle. And this is literally word for word what Angle says. He says, there can be no me and you, Karen, because there's a me and Joe right now. Or something to that effect.
As long as it's me and Joe.
As long as there's a me and Joe, there can be no me and you. Oh my god. Angle just said he was gay. So,
and he's got horrible taste if that's what he's doing. He's leaving Karen for Samoa.
We'll get to that in a minute though. So then AJ and Angle get into a bit of a scuffle. I don't know what that's going to lead to. Who knows? Anyway, the last thing was the main event. Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe.
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
And I know a lot of you people out there are fans of Samoa Joe. Although a lot of you out there are fans of Kurt. I like Kurt Angle. I've never been a big fan of his, but I like him. But this match, to me, wasn't any good. Honestly. And we both have some mean things to say about Samoa Joe.
Are we going to say them or just let them ride?
I don't know. Maybe we should just let them ride because I don't want to offend everybody.
Right. He's just... You just look at him. Well...
Go ahead, say it.
I just don't. You just look at him and say, why? Why is this guy, now at the top of the second wrestling company he just doesn't.
And I know there's gonna be some people out there that leave comments to us saying, we don't know how great Joe is.
And I haven't seen a lot of them.
I haven't either. Granted, I'll give you that.
But he looks like he's wearing his pajama bottoms.
But just based on this, it wasn't very good.
But wrestling alone, just in terms of his look,
yeah, his appearance, his ability to talk,
right, his personality that he pushes, I don't get it. But God bless him, he seems to be. I hope he's happy.
So then, Scott Steiner comes out and hits Kurt Angle. Samoa Joe gets the win, so it's going to be Angle. Oh no, excuse me. Oh. Then Jim Cornette comes out again.
Because
no, nothing was solved here tonight, so we're going to have a triple threat match at Sacrifice. Between Scott Steiner, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Somebody's going to have to make a sacrifice.
Oh, crap. You're going to have to buy me a new one of those.
I get so excited I spilled some of my coffee. So that's it. There you have it, folks. That was our review of TNA. We're running short on time.
Always.
So go ahead, start leaving us all the lovely comments you're going to leave us.
And we'll see you very soon.
Peace.